Today we're gonna fix my Tesla with one single part and transform it from something that kind of annoys me to something I love once again. As all of you guys know, I've gone through so many sets of tires in this. Well, this part from Unplugged Performance is going to make it so I actually get normal tire life out of the car. So we're here with Brendan from Unplugged Performance. Thank you for having me. How is this part gonna help us today?
Yeah, so here we have the rear camber arms for a Model S, Model X, Plaid and long range 2021 plus. This will allow us to adjust the camber on the rear alignment. And so from the factory, Tesla has toe adjustment in the alignment in the rear suspension, but not camber. And so this is going to allow us to adjust the camber. The camber is your tire's angle from the top and the bottom like this, whereas toe is like this. This is going to both help us fine-tune the camber, but it's also going to help us fine-tune the entire alignment. So this helps in conjunction with the toe alignment from the factory to give us what is ideally a zeroed out or -1 camber to reduce tire wear. And so that is one of the biggest benefits of this is reduction in tire wear, which owners find to be excessive. Some get just 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 miles out of a set of tires. This is going to extend the life of those tires.
This has been a long time coming, obviously something I should have done long ago. So I'm so excited for this. And you were explaining a little earlier that you could actually use this because it's adjustable to change the camber for optimal track performance or if you wanted a different look. So it's not just for tires.
If it's tire wear, optimized, you can adjust the camber for optimized tire wear. If you're someone who goes to the canyons all the time, you can add an extra degree or two of camber combined with the front, and that'll give you a little bit more traction in the turns in the canyons. If you're a full-blown track guy, you might want to go even as much as -2 or 3 degrees, again, combined with the front, and that'll allow you to get full traction at those super high speeds in a track setting.
Awesome. Let's get it up on the lift and see what the install process is like. Well, they're getting it up on the lift. I gotta show you this behind me. Dark Helmet has to be the craziest Tesla ever created for one purpose only, to go around the track as fast as possible. Look at this. The front splitter is insane and apparently can hold up to 2,000 pounds just standing on it. Now, did this get the EV lap record at Laguna Seca?
Laguna Seca, Streets of Willow, Buttonwillow.
Wow.
Basically
everywhere it's been.
Everywhere it's been, yeah.
Is it ever gonna go to the Nürburgring?
Ooh. Hope so.
Take a look at the interior. That wing is absolutely ridiculous. Can I buy these parts on my car, or is it a one-off project?
Everything's a one-off that can be duplicated.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Look at that, removable steering wheel. I imagine, yep, it's got a round wheel instead of a yoke. Tilted screen, stripped out interior, awesome Sparco racing bucket. Do you know how much it weighs approximately?
It's just under 5,000. So even though we stripped it out, we added the roll cage,
yeah.
a full aero. It's got full aero carbon underneath, the wide body, the big wing. So there's a lot of added weight that balances out the reduction in weight.
Oh my gosh, the amount of downforce this thing must make is pretty crazy.
Yeah, something like 3,000 or 4,000 pounds of downforce.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it's pretty wild. At the track, when there's nothing else on and there's no internal combustion cars with loud exhaust and everything, and it just rips down the straight, it sounds like a freight train. Like it just
the wind that's moving?
Yeah, just the wind.
That's incredible.
Wild.
And as wild as this is, there was almost something equally wild outside. I think I saw some police cars that were fully Tesla unplugged out. Can we go check those out?
Yeah, absolutely. That's our upfit program. So it's a division that we have where we upfit fleet cars.
How wild is this? When have you seen Tesla police cars fully kitted out with aftermarket parts?
Yeah, so this is a deal that we have with South Pasadena for our upfit division. Our upfit division is a division of Unplugged Performance that upfits cars for fleet, whether it's military, recovery, emergency, or police. So this is a contract we have with South Pasadena Police Department, and we are upfitting their entire fleet, which is 20 vehicles, which makes them the first full EV Tesla fleet in the world for their police department. So
seems like something you'd see in Dubai. It's pretty cool that Pasadena's decking out Teslas.
First, and there's many more coming.
Wow.
Behind it. Yeah.
So they're like gonna get rid of their other cars and just gonna have a full Tesla fleet?
They're converting their entire fleet.
Wow.
Yeah.
They also have a Cybertruck here, which has their awesome carbon fiber fenders. It also has beadlock wheels that are sticking out a bit more from factory. You can drop the tire pressure down to like 5 PSI and do some serious off-roading. And for those wondering, yes, they actually have off-roaded this. They took it to King of the Hammers right after they took it to the track. So it's an all-purpose SUV. Pretty cool. So we've got the wheels off of the Tesla. And look at this. This is the OEM camber arm that's non-adjustable versus the much sexier looking unplugged performance version where we have that adjustability. All right, installing the camber arm now.
So you just slide it through. Close end comes down into the knuckle here. Once that's in, you slide this up and then put the bolts in.
Yeah,
You're
that's
basically
easy.
done.
How cool is this? They've got Tesla chargers built onto the lifts. That's epic. Here we are pulling up to go on the alignment rack. So how cool is this? I've never seen inside of my Tesla before. You guys took off the under tray, and what's the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, so we take off the under tray when we're installing the rear camber arms so that when we get on the alignment rack, we have access to those adjustable functions. So you can see the line for the rear under tray is basically right here.
Yeah.
But we need to get up in here to get to our toe adjustment right here. And then our camber adjustment up here. So it gives you a little look at what's happening underneath. You got your drive unit here, all your electronics and everything. So.
It's pretty trick. Check out the alignment setup in the interior with that yoke control and then the brake. Here we go, camber arms installed and fully aligned. All set. I gotta give a special thanks to Unplugged for making this happen. I just got brand new tires on the car, so it'll be a good test to see how long these last. The last couple sets were like 5,000 miles, so we'll see. Hopefully it's 10,000 plus. What's up, guys? It's the next day. I'm super pumped on the results with the Tesla Model S Plaid, but I do have a question. When I got my new tires installed on this car, I had something happen that I've never seen before on any other car. So I'm curious if you're a Model S owner or a Model X owner, if you've seen this before. When I got all 4 tires replaced, they put the tires on and I drove off from the tire shop. All of a sudden I was getting all of these alerts on my car for the traction control. The autopilot wasn't working and it was kind of steering itself from side to side, which was so odd. So I thought there was something wrong with the car. Well, it turns out, fast forward a couple days, it resetted itself and it drove completely normally. What is that? I've never experienced that on anything but a Tesla. Anyways, look at this clip. And then I try to click autopilot. Look, it doesn't work. It'll work for a second, and then look at that, take control immediately.